Hi guys, welcome to the Merchav. Merchav is a space in Hebrew, but not space as in in space, but the space, this place we're in. So my name is Jessica Ivgi. I'm a mother of three. I have workshops for writing and all kinds of workshops. I was born and raised, just a little bit raised in Brooklyn, so that's why my English is not going to be so perfect. But I have a lot of American friends that have asked me to, whatever I do in Hebrew, to do also in English. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. So, what am I doing and why am I doing what I'm doing? So, 4 years ago, I have, for the first time, been introduced to awareness, to self-awareness. Until then, I have been coping with a lot of emotional, deep stuff that happened in my past, in my childhood, and they have been going on with me. I was aware of it and taking care of it and getting cured. 4 years ago, what happened is that I was just introduced to this whole concept of awareness, which is amazing, which is great. But has to have the right tools to be dealt with right. 3 years ago, I have been introduced to Jewish awareness. I have been practicing Judaism. I'm a Bala Tshuva for a lot of years already, but and I also always, I knew concepts, I knew a lot of knowledge, like Jewish knowledge, but not in a learning way of the neshama, of our spirit. And 3 years ago, so I've introduced to Jewish Judaism, to the Kabbalah, to the Zohar. I'm not like a big, I'm not there, but I did learn the Sfirot, just enough to understand the Sfirot is actually just parallel to how our soul is built from pieces and from parts put together, and a lot of synchronicity going on there. Is that how you say it? Going on. And when I was learning that, and also learning mindfulness and yoga and all these kind of stuff, and all together, I just have come to realize how my soul works, how it moves, how it feels when something happens, how it stops to feel when something else happens, and just being really more aware. So that's awareness. Jewish awareness is just more deep, really truthful, really goes. It just doesn't leave any holes open to guess. It just gives you everything it has, and you really get to know yourself, which is amazing for me. 1 year ago, I was learning that for 2 years and already starting to share the knowledge, especially around the Sfirot, which is between Pesach and Shavuot, the 50 days of the Omer. So that was amazing, and I just really enjoy helping people understand themselves. That's like kind of a life goal or something. I really enjoy that. And 1 year ago, I, Baruch Hashem, was able to tell my painful story from the past, like the big trauma that I had, to the press, and I was giving interviews, and till this day I am really aware and helping other people do the same with that subject. But the thing is that when I did that, what I didn't know was going to happen, and I wish I knew before I would do it, before, if I just knew the effect it would have on my life. So when I was able to tell my story, what happened is I guess a big burden was put down. What happens with trauma and with just complicated situations, it makes you disconnect a little, a little or a lot. I don't know. But for me, it was kind of, I guess, a lot. It makes you disconnect. You kind of don't feel a part of this world anyways. You kind of feel like you're not belonging anyway. So it kind of makes you go into this inner world of yourself, and it's amazing. It feels amazing because you have all these beautiful things going in your soul, going in your mind, going in your brains, And it's kind of, feeling like I'm special and no one understands me, or if they do, so I'm that amazing because people acknowledge me, whatever. But the thing is, and it's not, it is true, you are amazing if you're a little out there. But what I mean by out there is like high talking, big knowledge, but not going down deep, because it kind of affects your relationships, and it kind of make you not really always know what you want, and you just like, you're all around the place, all over the place, and you just not like that. And it's okay to sometimes go around, but there has to be like a certain kind of core that you just stick to, that makes you here, present, nochach. So a year ago when I said whatever I was speaking out loud, so it turns out it kind of like helped me want to connect more. I guess like being a really like a knowledgeable person, a spiritual person, kind of like helps you deal, because it's too painful to be here and know what's going on. So when I was able to throw that out and cure from that, so I suddenly like was able to get more practical in life. And at that time, it was just a year ago exactly, and we were starting Bereshit, the whole Jewish Bible book all over again, and I was intrigued to start over too. So I was learning Bereshit from the two books that I would introduce really soon, and I just started learning. And so that means that I have just finished now in Simchat Torah, the whole Torah basically, in my kind of aspect that I was learning. What happened that when I was learning the Torah, so I was finding all these really spiritual stuff going on in the Torah, but also the practical meanings of what it meant, and how I could take that into my daily life, and just be also spiritual and also practical, and move, just move, but good, just move on. And I feel that I have gone through something that could serve others, even if it's just one little kind of, even if it's just one thing, that through this whole year will affect just one person, I'll be so glad. But I know it's going to do more, because I already have been practicing and sharing, and I know when people connect to people who want to work, it just does magic. And I wish that's my wish. That's what's going to happen. So basically, I'm just going to learn every week and put here just one point that brings spirituality to the practical way to practice. You don't have to be religious for this. You don't. Don't be surprised if you'll be by the end of the year. I'm joking. I'm not. You don't have to be religious. You don't have to even understand Torah. Just put your heart here, and I truly believe that you're going to gain a lot, because I know I have gained a lot, and I'm not making anything out of myself. I'm bringing really smart people that wrote wonderful books, and all I do is try to make it practical and just report it to you. That's it. And just give my little insights from from life experience, which is not a bit, it's a lot. And I think all of it together might help someone. So I'm scared to do this, but I am, because I believe it does good. So I wish we'll be here week by week. There's a WhatsApp group you could sign to. I'm going to put it down in the link, so you could sign to it. And every day I'll just send a link to the WhatsApp, so you can just go in. And also you could just press the button to sign up. I don't really know how it's called, register, and it's not registered. Whatever, just press whatever. You know what to do. So do that. And I wish we'll meet every week, and I wish that a year from now we'll get to just just enjoy this whole Torah going on in our souls. So bye.